Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're diving straight into the world's strangest curiosities, the kind of facts that'll make you laugh, gasp, and question reality itself. Ever heard about potatoes that can actually catch fire? Or why wombats poop in perfect little cubes? In today's list, we've got the strangest, smartest, and most head-scratching facts from every corner of our planet, and even beyond. From Antarctica's hidden desert and black holes that sing, to butterflies so transparent they look invisible, and a city so massive it could swallow entire countries. From rats banned in Alberta to fireworks that secretly poison the sky, this video has it all. So strap in, open your mind, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It won't break your screen, just a tiny tap. Australia strikes again with another weird fact. Wombats poop cubes. Perfect little cubes. These chunky marsupials produce about 80 to 100 droppings each night, all shaped like dice. Why? Their intestines have different elasticities that mold the feces as it dries, preventing it from rolling away. This lets wombats neatly mark territory without chasing runaway poop. Scientists were so fascinated they even studied wombat guts to understand cube formation for industrial design. So somewhere out there, engineers are inspired by poop geometry. Only in Australia can something this gross become a scientific breakthrough. Who knew potatoes could turn into mini fire hazards? When stored the wrong way, warm, damp, and packed tightly, they can start to ferment. That process builds heat like a tiny oven until, boom, spontaneous combustion. It's not magic, it's chemistry gone rogue. This weird phenomenon has actually burned down pantries and warehouses. The trick is keeping them cool, dry, and breathing freely. Potatoes might look innocent sitting in that corner bag, but ignore them long enough, and they'll start plotting. It's the only time in history a side dish decided to become the main course, literally a baked potato explosion. Antarctica might be the last place you'd expect to find a desert, but the McMurdo Dry Valleys are the driest on Earth. They receive less than 0.1 millimeter of precipitation each year. Yep, less than a droplet. These valleys are surrounded by tall mountains that block any moisture from reaching them, and the cold air can't hold much water vapor. The result? A landscape so dry that even moss struggles to survive. It's like the planet decided to put a desert inside a freezer. Scientists love it though. It's the closest thing we have to Mars right here on Earth. Black holes don't just swallow everything. They sing. When gas and stars spiral into their gravity wells, the movement creates ripples in space-time that produce sound frequencies. Now, before you imagine cosmic rock concerts, these notes are way too low for humans to hear. Scientists use special instruments to convert them into audible tones, revealing eerie, haunting harmonies that echo across galaxies. It's like the universe humming to itself. Each black hole has its own tune, depending on size and matter intake. Forget radio stations. Somewhere out there, the cosmos is playing the ultimate deep space soundtrack. Our oceans cover over 70% of the planet, yet we've explored maybe 5% of the seafloor. That means 95% of it is still a total mystery. Basically, Earth's version of the do not disturb sign. With pressure levels that can crush submarines, it's no wonder exploration is slow. But thanks to high-tech submersibles and sonar mapping, scientists are finally peeking deeper. They're finding glowing creatures, underwater volcanoes, and landscapes that look straight out of science fiction. The craziest part? We know more about the surface of Mars than our own deep sea. Priorities, right? Meet the glasswing butterfly, also known as Greta Otto, nature's very own magician. Instead of colorful wings, this butterfly sports transparent ones that make it practically invisible among leaves and flowers. The trick lies in thousands of microscopic scales that scatter light just right, creating a ghostly shimmer. It's like Mother Nature went, who needs colors when you can be see-through? These butterflies flutter around Central and South America, dodging predators with ease and leaving scientists mesmerized. If invisibility cloaks ever become real, we'll probably owe a nod to this winged little genius of evolution. Hulunbuir in China isn't just big, it's colossal. Covering about 263,953 square miles, it's larger than many entire nations. Imagine driving all day and still being in the same city. It's a fascinating mix of sprawling grasslands, forests, and vibrant neighborhoods, where herders share space with city dwellers. Managing infrastructure here is like planning traffic lights for a small planet. Despite its vastness, Hulenbuir blends tradition and progress seamlessly. It's a place where city living meets open horizons, and where GPS is less of a tool and more of a survival instinct. The Sheikh Zayed Mosque in Abu Dhabi is a marvel of modern Islamic architecture, opened in 2007. It can host more than 40,000 worshippers beneath 82 dazzling domes. Inside lies the world's largest handmade carpet, woven by Iranian artisans with mind-blowing precision. Every chandelier drips with crystals, turning prayer halls into palaces. Sunlight bounces off white marble, making the whole structure glow like a divine beacon. Visitors often just stand there, jaw-dropped, trying to process the sheer beauty. It's not just a mosque, it's a masterpiece, an architectural poem built in stone, light, and faith. Alberta, Canada, holds one of the strangest titles ever. It's the largest inhabited region on Earth, with 0 rats. Since the 1950s, they've declared total war on the squeaky invaders. Owning a pet rat here? Illegal. Get caught, and you might face fines up to $5,000. Every resident takes part in the defense, reporting suspicious whiskers immediately. The result? No rats, no droppings, no late-night cheese raids. It's a paradise for germaphobes. Alberta basically said, "Not in our house," and meant it. Somewhere, a rat dreams of crossing the border, unaware it's heading for the most hostile welcome ever. In Mexico, there's a delicacy that might shock newcomers, corn smut, known locally as huitlacoche. It's a grayish fungus that grows on corn, turning kernels into puffy, dark lumps that most farmers elsewhere would call crop disease. But in Mexican cuisine, it's gourmet gold. Chefs sauté it in butter, stuff it into tacos, and crown it with cheese, calling it the Mexican truffle. Its earthy, smoky flavor is beloved by locals and daring foodies alike. Picking it too late ruins the texture, but when harvested perfectly, it's a true culinary treasure. Who knew fungus could taste like fine dining? Despite their giant muscles and superhero strength, elephants have one quirky limitation. They cannot jump. Their legs are built like architectural pillars, perfect for supporting tons of weight, but totally unfit for bouncing. They walk, charge, and stomp with authority, but their feet never leave the ground simultaneously. It's like the earth itself decided, "You're big enough, no jumping." Still, they make up for it with intelligence, empathy, and communication that spans miles. They can sense vibrations, comfort each other, and even mourn their dead. So, while they may not hop, elephants prove that staying grounded can be powerful too. Owls don't move their eyes, at all. Their eyeballs are shaped like tubes, fixed solidly in their skulls. Instead of shifting their gaze, they twist their heads up to 270 degrees, which is both impressive and mildly terrifying. This design gives them laser-sharp night vision perfect for hunting in darkness. Their huge eyes soak up every bit of light, turning midnight into daylight. Combine that with silent wings, and you've got nature's stealthiest assassin. Essentially, owls are built like flying security cameras, but way fluffier and infinitely more judgmental when they stare straight into your soul. Your morning cup might just double as a meteorologist. When coffee bubbles drift toward the center, it often means bad weather's on the way. When they cling to the edges, skies will likely stay clear. The science? It's all about air pressure. Low pressure draws bubbles inward. Hello, rain. High pressure keeps them along the rim. Cheers to sunshine. It's basically physics brewed with caffeine. People have been using this foamy fortune-telling trick for generations, proving you don't need fancy instruments to guess the forecast. Who knew that staring into your mug could be both relaxing and meteorologically educational? Fireworks look spectacular lighting up the night sky, but behind those dazzling bursts lies a toxic secret. When they explode, they release heavy metals like lead and barium, along with chemical residues that drift through the air and settle in soil and water. These pollutants can harm wildlife, contaminate rivers, and even affect human health, especially for kids or people with breathing issues. The sad irony? Our celebrations for joy often leave behind a trail of pollution. Scientists are now developing eco-friendly fireworks using cleaner materials. Maybe one day, we'll celebrate without giving Mother Nature a hangover. Your brain might only weigh about 2% of your body, but it hogs roughly 20% of your energy. Talk about high maintenance. It burns glucose like a sports car burns fuel. When your blood sugar drops, your thoughts slow down, and even simple tasks feel like solving advanced quantum physics. That's why a snack can feel like rocket fuel for your ideas. From daydreaming to deep thinking, your brain never clocks out. It's basically an overworked, underpaid control center demanding constant snacks. Moral of the story: if your thoughts start buffering, feed the brain before it crashes. Everyone knows Easter Island for its mysterious moai statues, but this remote paradise hides natural wonders too. Imagine walking on pink and black sand beaches sculpted by ancient volcanic minerals. The extinct volcano Rano Kau even hosts a breathtaking crater lake, perfect for dreamlike reflections. The landscape bursts with green valleys, exotic plants, and rare birds showing off like feathered celebrities. It's a surreal mix of culture, nature, and quiet mystery, like a museum that decided to throw in beaches for fun. Beyond the moai, it's a reminder that nature loves to show off her artistic side, especially on remote islands. That gleaming lemon at the grocery store? Yeah, it's not just Mother Nature's doing. The glossy finish often comes from shellac, a resin secreted by tiny insects called lac-bugs. Essentially, your citrus got a bug polish makeover. The shellac is FDA approved and harmless, but knowing your lemon's wardrobe choice came from insects can still make you blink twice. It keeps lemons fresh and pretty for weeks, though. It's proof humans will go to absurd lengths for good-looking fruit. Somewhere in the insect world, lac-bugs are proud fashion designers, responsible for the world's most unexpected fruit makeover. In professional tennis, balls get swapped every 7 games because they wear out fast, like a cheap pair of socks. As matches drag on, balls lose their bounce, fluff up, and start acting weird. A dull, squishy ball can mess up even the best serve, so officials keep things fair by rotating in fresh ones. Players love the crisp feel of new balls. They fly faster and react predictably. Ever notice those little yellow spheres bouncing perfectly during big tournaments? That's no accident. It's tennis science at work, ensuring every ace, slice, and smash stays sharp and satisfying from start to finish. Starfish are living proof you don't need a brain to survive or look fabulous. These ocean oddballs skip blood and brains entirely, using seawater to move and breathe. Through their water vascular system, they pump seawater to power tiny tube feet that help them crawl, grab food, and sometimes regrow missing arms. It's like having hydraulics for muscles. With over 2,000 species worldwide, they come in every color imaginable, from neon orange to deep purple. Despite their chill lifestyle, starfish are tough survivors, part creature, part water pump, and all weirdly mesmerizing. Nature clearly had fun designing this one. Think rain is peaceful? Those little droplets are falling bullets. Well, kind of. A raindrop can plummet at speeds up to 30 kilometers per hour. That's faster than some scooters. When they first form, raindrops are tiny and harmless, but as they fall, they gain size, mass, and speed until air resistance says, "Okay, that's enough." The bigger the drop, the slower it gets, until it explodes midair into smaller ones. So next time you complain about getting drenched, remember, you just got gently slapped in the face by nature's 30-kilometer-per-hour water bombs. Refreshing, huh? And that's a wrap on today's dose of weirdness. If your brain feels slightly melted, in a good way, you're officially smarter and stranger than before. Don't let the fun stop here. Hit like and subscribe for more unbelievable facts every week. Seriously, it's painless, quick, and your finger will recover just fine. Go on, make it proud.